normally? What's that instinctive reaction? Right. This is a disguise. So we say, well, never mind, I actually intended to, I was going to put my glasses on it as well, but I actually want to achieve something else. This is not really, this is not really what I was trying to do anyway. Let's just dress it up as something else, because not really what I did, okay? So that's disguise. We might say, that's blame. It's your fault, blame you, and that one's definitely nothing to do with me. Sorry, I just drew the chief executive, I'm so sorry. This one, I'm just going to hide it. Right, nobody must ever, I'm just getting lost up there. Nobody must ever see that, not me ever, there is nothing to see here, stop worrying. So there's just a few examples, that's things I kind of wanted to do with failure in the past, and I'm sure you can think of lots. Oh, another thing, if I did have disguised. Oh my goodness, this is the worst thing that has ever happened to me. My whole life is a failure, in fact, and I will never, ever be successful again. So, yeah. So anyway, I hope that resonates, right? I need to collect the background, excuse me a moment. Right, so let's say we've distinguished that we do these things. Does that resonate? We do them.
Yes.
Well, at least there's the first step of missing it. Okay. I'm going to put them back here now, and I'm going to try something different. Let's say these experiences, these are all part of who I am. They are part of what make me so awesome as a leader. And they make me able and equipped to have an impact on the world and to do the things that I care about. So try that one, okay? Facing some of mine in front of all you talented people. Okay. Let me get excited. So, I'm talking a bit like I have this mastered, and I have to admit I'm really on a journey. This is quite a new thing for me and a new approach. Like all of you, I want to be impressive. I want to say I have the track record of, I did this job, I worked with this person, I have these people endorsing me, I have this great CV and career trajectory and a talent pool, and I want that, right, as well. And all I'm saying is just try on this approach. I've had some really quite interesting breakthroughs in my career and in my performance by trying this. So what I will do now is just share with you a recent personal experience where I really did this. And for 5 years, I put my heart and soul into a tech startup. It was really close to my heart, the subject. It was a virtual personal trainer to help mothers be physically active. I'm a mother. I have 3 children, and I was in this world when I started this tech startup. And we built community groups. We had some big successes. Some of the people we enrolled to help us design the programs were astonishing people. We did a successful crowdfund, one of the earlier crowdfunds when crowdfunding first came into fashion, and we actually got thousands of mothers physically active in communities and by following our virtual personal trainer and our website programs. But we failed. Ultimately, as a startup, we didn't make money. We didn't even make enough money to survive as a business. And I put time into this, I put money into this, I used all my skills and enrolled all these people. And ultimately, I reached a point where I said, I want to draw a line in the sand. I have to label this for myself that this is a failure and make that decision to shut down the business. And after I'd made that decision, I wanted to do all the things that we were talking about. I wanted to run away, I wanted to disguise it, hide everything. And at that point in time, I had some really, really excellent and empowering advice. And what I ended up doing is I picked up the phone and I phoned our board members, our investors, all the people that had worked for the business. And I explained answered their questions. And the first call was horrible. What I had to say, we have failed, we have lost your money, we have not achieved what we said we would do. But time and time again, I had the same response. Thank you for calling me. Founders who have failed never get heard from again. Thank you for ringing. Thank you for admitting what's happened. Got a few questions. Not even as tough questions as I had imagined. And all the conversations were ending in this way. In fact, 2 or 3 of the bigger investors said, Katy, call me when you do your next venture. I will back you again. Now, I'm 100% sure that without the attitude of accepting responsibility for failure and moving forward, I would not have had that reception from those people. Absolutely no way. But having done that, it became clear that there was a real breakthrough for me there. And I'm now on to a new venture. It's DVDs, still fitness for mothers pre and postnatal. And it's with all the insights and the lessons and the things that I've learned from that one. And that's happening now. And there's one other thing that's come out of it, which until I really gave up the struggle and admitted I could not do this on my own anymore, it was all a struggle. Out of the sort of ashes of this closed down business, the Institute of Health Visiting and a number of the women who'd been involved in the business said, hold on, this community programme where mothers are out doing walking groups together postnatally, can we have it? Can we run this? And so I said, sure, that would be amazing, have it, sure. And I now volunteer for the Institute. And every week they've now got this thriving. They have new groups signing up, and it's a thriving national community programme. No way could I have done that if I'd carried on struggling and denying and hiding and everything like that. So I wanted to share that. It's still raw for me, having admitted it didn't work and move forward. But I wanted to share it because it's quite a new way of thinking about failure for me. And I'll finish by inviting you to apply some of this in the concept of your daring value. You've been told at the beginning of this session that you're a specially selected group of people. You've got the backing of your company. You've got the endorsement of being put into this talent pool, and you've been set the challenge. So try it on tonight and see if there's anything that you can have your own breakthrough in. Thank you very much.